What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. So today we are looking at the Metazoo market. Primarily, we are going to look at it from eBay. All I did was type in Metazoo, pull up all of the sold listings to see how Metazoo is doing. So while I'm perusing across Facebook and a lot of the social media platforms, I see a lot of people who are very nervous about Metazoo dropping in the current state of the economy and are trying to pinpoint what exactly is going on. And I see some very good conversation on there, especially from somebody that I see on there very, very often, Ryan Hensley, which has Trading Card Vault, and he has a lot of good information as well. So he was trying to calm a lot of people down, so shout out to him. Let me just tell you like this, right? So there's a lot of reasons why Metazoo is actually going down right now, and I talk about this quite often, but we also have to understand that during COVID, right? So during COVID, when a lot of people were stuck in their homes and they had all of this additional income to spend, we had our stimulus checks, people were getting extra money from the government, the economy was doing well, some of the stocks and crypto were just booming, people had money to blow, right? A lot of people were excited and they couldn't really do a lot of things. We couldn't go outside, we couldn't travel, we couldn't really do anything. So what do people do, right? So they tend to go out there and buy things, a lot of things for their home, trading cards, just things that they really love and enjoy and things that keep them busy and occupied, especially with their friends. And then we have this boom of like social media, right? I really think that's how NFT spurred in the first place, because a lot of people were very, very lonely at home, right? You needed human connection. And that's what spurred all of this type of boom in AR and VR and NFTs and all of this metasphere. So that way people could speak to each other through different platforms, kind of like people doing video games like Xbox Live and PlayStation Network and stuff like that. So now what's happening, right? So we're looking at post-COVID. COVID is not over, right? But a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. A lot of the money has stopped. The economy is not doing so well. We are facing a recession very, very soon, which is really going to shock and hurt the world economy. It's going to hurt the market and a lot of people a lot worse than what's happening right now. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs. Production is going to go down. If the demand doesn't go up, right, a lot of people are not going to want these products. The prices are going to continue to drop. So I do not think this is the bottom of the market. This is not a Metazoo issue. As you can see on eBay right now, a lot of people are still buying up all of these products. We have a ton of sales for July 2nd and July 1st alone, and it's a variation, a plethora of different products. It's nothing in particular. People are not buying out just the Metazoo Revive boxes. They're buying out PSA 10 cards, Topps cards, Revive boxes, just a whole bunch of different stuff, even some singles from like even the second edition set. We're going to talk about all of that, but people also want to get out now and have that one-on-one human connection in person, right? So we have vacations happening, people are getting out and traveling, they're spending their money on different items. And while people are trying to refocus their money and allocate it elsewhere, you also still have all of these people that are very hesitant to put into collectibles, to put into crypto, to put into stocks, because everything is dumping right now. But I'm telling you, right, so you have to dollar cost average. I'm not telling you what to put your money into. I'm not saying chunk money into anything. I'm not saying chunk it into Metazoo, but what I am saying that a lot of things are down by like 50 to 70% right now. So you are buying at an extreme discount, and history repeats itself. Once again, in the future, people are going to be kicking themselves when Metazoo skyrockets once again, when the demand picks back up, when a lot of people are buying cards once again. And that is going to happen. I promise you that is going to happen. Eventually, it is going to happen, right? Because it works in waves. Just the same with Pokemon. People pick up the cards, they slow down, they pick up the cards every few years. You know, you had that 2020 high and all of that came down. So Pokemon is pretty much down 50% across the board as well. Now you have all of your special products, all of your special promos, like your Pikachu ponchos and your Pokemon Center Japanese boxes and stuff like that. They're going to continue to hold that value and continue to go up. Your Skyridge Charizard, stuff like that is great to hold long term, and you haven't seen quite a big of a drop in those type of products. But with Metazoo, you are looking at some extreme discounts right now. So before you're offing your entire collection, you might want to think twice about what you want to actually get rid of and what you would like to keep. So let's go ahead and look at these eBay prices real quick. Like I said, you see a lot of best offer accepted, and a lot of people are also trying to get money because people have to pay bills. A lot of people actually need this money, right? Some people overspent on some of this product out of FOMO, and they're trying to get their money back. They're trying to recoup. It also also could be because we have Pokemon Go out, we have Lost Abyss, Lost Origin, we also have Metazoo UFO coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out. We still have Kickstarter TCGs that people are still throwing their money into. We just had Cryptic, Sorcery or something. There's a whole bunch of other indie TCGs out there. And a lot of people are trying to catch up with all of that as well. So right here, we have this Metazoo Wilderness Spellbook promo, full holo PSA 10. I highly recommend snagging these PSA 10s while you can, because this is where it's at, right? So you had a best offer accepted. If you want to know what the exact price that is sold for, just go to 130point.com. We have this Topps Metazoo Series 0 Metal Man in Alabama first sighting holo, sold for $359. That is a good amount of money for this card, right? This is a Topps card. So as you can see, Metazoo is still selling. It is not plummeting to the point where it's not selling anymore. You even had an eBay stamp full holo Bigfoot sell for best offer accepted at $50. You have a bunch of different Topps and eBay cards selling right now. What shocked me is that this second edition Loveland Frogman full holo went for $9.29, and it's second edition. So the boxes are quite cheap right now. This is like 15 to 18% for this one card of what the entire second edition booster box is worth. And then looking at the first edition, they're only $20 right now. 9 bids. It's still showing some strong demand at 9 bids, but $20 is really, really cheap compared to what this card was some time ago. I would say about 6 months ago, this was at least an $80 card, maybe even a $100 card. And right now we're looking at $20, but a lot of stuff is selling. Something else that's rather cheap right now is a best offer accepted on this Chaos Crystal. First edition for only less than $30. This was an $80 to $120 card, and this card is extremely cheap right now. The Quetzalcoatlus, $10. Second edition, that is really, really cheap. The winning card for the Metazoo Casters Cup tournament, right? So really, really cheap. And then you just have a bunch of different stuff on here. You have Rudy promos, you have Snipe, right? You have a lot of eBay cards on here. You still have some signed cards. You have some first edition Nightfall right here. This is only $21. That is still a killer deal for this card. $21.30 for this card. You have some sealed product. You have the Metazoo Magic Cast Mothman at $45 one bid. I mean, I think Metazoo still has a lot of demand. I think it will pick back up. This is the time to buy. So buy what you want to buy. Don't worry about what the market is doing right now. If you believe in Metazoo's future, it is going to pick up. They have a lot of catalysts in the future. And all that means is that they have a lot of great things that is going to boost the value and expand their fan base, their player base, their collector base, investor base, and all of that. And some of that stuff being, whether it be a cartoon, a TV show, a game, they're going to increase their IP. So that's what you want to focus on and think about the future. A lot of stuff may take a long time to increase exponentially. When you look at a lot of Pokemon boxes, we're looking at 5 to 20 years of some of this stuff just going parabolic. So you can't really think really short term. Most people sell their product within 2 years or less than 2 years of holding it. That is a rather short time. You cannot expect to just get all of these tendies in a very short time. And a lot of people want a huge amount of money in just a very, very short time. So this is the time to pick up. Focus on what is very rare. Focus on what is in high demand, what has something tied to it like these eBay cards. Focus on something that's serialized, something like a secret rare and part of a big set like Cryptid Nation First Edition or Nightfall, some of the first segments for Metazoo, and you cannot go wrong with that. I hope you got something from this video. I would love to hear your feedback. We can talk about this stuff for days, right? I also have another banger of a video coming very soon. I got something in the works with Easton Evans, the biggest and the best player for Metazoo in the world, Caster Cup #1, right, player. So we have something we're going to talk about very soon. I'm very, very excited about it. Stay tuned for that. I will be dropping that video hopefully very soon, and I'll see y'all soon with another video and some more content, and I'll see y'all later. Out.